I want to convey this to you before we look at some things. Your identity, I'm looking at Scripture and I'm finding that no one or nothing was created that wasn't created through him. That it's in him that we live and move and have our being. He holds all things together by the word of his power. I mean, it sounds like what we sang is true. He's really bigger than a big deal. So if you and I don't step into that plan, how are we ever going to walk in that beautiful grace that he talks about? If you never step in his intention, you could get one of them cute rhyme phrase preachings and say, then there's always tension. But there is tension when you're not living in his intention. There's no true freedom without Christ. There's no identity. No one can ever, I'm just making a raw, narrow statement. No one can ever truly know who they are apart from him. So if you live your life outside of that intention, you live your life outside of why you're here and outside of purpose, and that's why there's struggles and pressures and things, and we think we need ministry, and we just need to realign to why we're here. Can I get really raw with you? Don't get condemned by this. Get sober and encouraged, and don't elbow your spouses, okay? I'm not here to argue with my wife. You can hear that. Because it was so bad before him that we thought we had rights, that we actually had justifications for the way we were and how we were living, and our story was our justification. That's why our story was always told and so important and memorized. Because you don't know what I've been through, you don't know how it's been, and you don't know what, and you don't know, and then 2 years later, and then this, and all that we let matter more than what really matters most, and we get tricked. It's not evil, it's not hypocrisy, it's deception. We let it trick us into, this is me, my story is me. No. His story is me. It's so deceptive. Yeah, but Pastor, you need to back off and be more sensitive. And then we accept it as it's just the way we are, and brother, you got to get real, face reality, you got to keep it real, brother. We all have our issues. No, we're all supposed to have the kingdom. We're all supposed to have mercy and forgiveness. We're all supposed to follow Jesus. We're not all supposed to have our issues. Well, brother, everybody has their moments. No, you have your moments, and the reason you do is because you believe it. Did Jesus have the privilege and opportunity to have his moments? Yeah, but he didn't have them. Why? He ain't changing. He knows who he is in the Father. And he wants us to see who we are in him. With the Father. So you can't, you're way too late. You can write a 10-page thing criticizing me. You're way too late to talk me out of what I've lived for 27 years. See, you didn't live with me. You just listen to me preach and judge my passion. Sometimes people do that. Not you, when I say you. I've had so many challenges, just like you have. But the truth never, ever has to change. My life, my disposition, my outlook, my motive, my purpose is not contingent or dictated by anything else but him. And why is that so hard to believe?